hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainers? So time comes out with another video, and we talking Love Island Beyond the Villa. Okay, I came here for the love, da-da-da, da-da-da. I came here for the clout, da-da-da, da-da-da. I came here for the opportunity. I came here for the sponsorships, da-da-da, da-da-da. Okay, y'all know I love me so Love Island. Y'all got me hooked on season 7. So I had to do Beyond the Villa, okay? I had to do Beyond the Villa. I'm gonna drop it on both channels. So if y'all miss it, y'all gonna have the chance to catch it twice. All right. Now the episode opens up with one of the stars of Love Island, of course. We have Amaya. So Amaya, y'all, is a part of Beyond the Villa Hip Hop LA. Because ain't no way. You would have thought Amaya was trying to be like the next Cardi B the way she was up in that studio. Okay. Now apparently she is now trying to become a rapper. The producer had me cracking up because the producer was looking at her like, girl, why you want to do this? How are you doing here? Like he was looking at her all types of crazy, but she says that now that is a form of how she's expressing herself, and that's why she wants to rap and stuff like that, right? So her and Brian's breakup, she exposes the whole thing. So she's like, so like a lot of what me and Brian were doing, we were supposed to be together because us being the first Latino couple that won Love Island, especially now, we represent like a lot of things that like is so important. It's not just about the lovey-dovey, like it's a lot of things. And as soon as we got home from the reunion, Brian breaks up with me. Like, what the and that was the first time we had sex. After we had sex, he broke up with me. And I'm like, wow. Like, this is the stuff that makes people think that the show is not authentic. Because for you to wait for the reunion to break up with her, you're nasty. You get what I'm saying? Like, that is some trifling ish. You doing that shows that, like, you were not really in love with her, really liked her like that. And it also showed that a lot of the contestants on Love Island came here for the cloud. Da-da-da, da-da-da. They came here for the opportunity. A lot of them come for the clout and the opportunity. Okay? Because they know when you break up with her during the last appearance that you guys are required to make contractually on camera together, the reunion. I just found that interesting. So I don't think Brian was really feeling her like that for him to do what he did. Now he claims later on in the episode they was started arguing. They had a lot of things they were getting into it. So he claims that it was a lot deeper than what we as the audience knows. So he claims. The funniest part was seeing Amaya in the studio spin her breath. She like, it tastes like a papaya. Yeah, them bitches, they say I'm fire. He wanna eat it like it's diet. Yeah, I do my big one. Yeah, I sit and rotate, and then he film it. Yeah, I Love Island. Yeah, yeah, I Love Island. I'm like, whoa. I did not see this on the bingo card. When did Amaya gain this passion for music? It threw me completely off. Like, and you know what's so crazy with Beyond the Villa? I didn't watch a lot of the first season, but what's funny is the off camera confessionals when they're not in the scene. That's the funniest part of it because she's just like, like I feel like a lot of things are going on, and this music is gonna like be the thing. I'm like, this gives love and hip hop. It just gives love and hip hop Beyond the Villa. It was so funny. Y'all know I love me imitating Amaya, seeing Amaya talk, seeing her attempt to do it, and all that. I will say though, I feel like Amaya needs to take some accountability in regards to her and Brian, because for you to think that you and Brian were moving so quickly is okay is BS. Why was he going to sit and meet with your dad and all of this stuff when it's like y'all need to get to know each other outside of the villa? Because the villa, you guys are being forced to know each other. So it should have been a little bit more time before y'all got all cuddled up and cozy and copacetic and, tied up like this. Now it worked for Taylor and Clark, but everybody not Taylor and Clark. You're Maya Papaya with a lot of the fire. So it's not the same thing. So we get a huge TJ and Iris update, okay? So TJ and Iris are together and we get a look into TJ's life. After leaving the villa, Iris said she left and immediately saw TJ, but she told Pepe, girl, please, we're gonna have to hit you with the why would you do that? Because why would you do that? And just why would you do that?
Now I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this. That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because why you do that? Why I do what?
I'm not the biggest fan of Pepe, but let's be honest. Who would feel okay with you being with somebody and then the person that you with say, I'm gonna go see my ex real quick, but it's gonna be on a friendly tip. Girl, what? I would have been like, yeah, okay, then I'm gonna go F this on a friendly tip too. I just don't feel like what she did was okay in regards to meeting with TJ, whether it was on a platonic tip or not. For you to not expect Pepe to feel away is BS. And I'm not a big Pepe fan because I do see some of the stuff the cast do be saying. He give me very much fake Miami vibes. No shade. It gives that to me so bad. Now TJ's family, it was cute seeing them. He has about like I think 2 to 3 brothers, and then they have the mom. Now the mom is the biggest kid of them all. That mom, she hit us with the Karen. Y'all remember on Mob Wives? Karen was beefing with Drita. She was like, she could lick Mike in the back of a Macy's. But instead, she said that Pepe could scratch with a broken glass in the window of Macy's. So that's the equivalent to that. Now the mom is not feeling Pepe. She feels like Pepe is very fake for talking behind TJ's back. Now, apparently, Pepe was talking behind TJ's back and let Iris know that he effed Grayson behind Iris's back, and that him and Grayson had a thing and were effing and screwing around, which TJ is saying that is not true. Says that is full of lies. He's making this all up in order to make Iris mad at TJ. I do believe TJ because he just doesn't give the type of dude that is like a creeping around type of guy to even begin with. So it didn't really align. If anything, Pepe be the type to do that and then try to act like he's innocent. Okay. Now, TJ's mom, though, wanted to come through that screen for Pepe. That was the funniest part of it. She was just like, man, I have all rights to be mad. You know, he could scratch. I don't care. Okay. You don't even need to have a conversation with him at all. Okay. Now, TJ and Iris are apparently like supporting each other in this process because Iris has been getting a little bit of hate because they a lot of the viewers in the fandom, because Love Island fandom is like insane. Y'all, I've been trying to get my trainer. Hi, Gabe. I don't know if he watches me like that, but I've been trying to get him to do to apply for Love Island. He's Brazilian, right? And he really has a nice body. So I'm like, I want him to do the show because I feel like it would really help his gym because he has a private gym. I've been telling him that, but he been low key slacking and not caring about applying. Like, but it would be funny to see him because I just want somebody that I know personally to get on the show so they could spill the tea to me and let me know like how it's really like behind the scenes. Now we see Jeremiah meet with Hannah, Iris, and it's for Amaya's birthday. So Amaya comes in and she starts talking about updates on her life and stuff like that. So she's just like, I'm not gonna lie, I started doing something that I call like aging. Next thing you know, I started getting like wrinkles. I thought it was like I had to just iron it out of my face. But anyways, I started getting Botox. I can't even move my face. I feel like the weekend. Now apparently she started getting Botox and stuff like that, y'all. I never gotten Botox, but I do want to get PRP. If y'all don't know what PRP is when they take blood from you and then they inject it in your face. I know I don't need it because I look good, but I want to get it. I just want to look even more younger in the shade. So I'm gonna get it very, very soon. Okay. But anyways, all of them start comparing how they all have gotten Botox or are gonna get Botox soon. I felt Amaya so bad when she talked about that age thing. Cause I'm getting older and that age that she said resonated with me. So I'm like, oh baby, I feel you on like 3 different levels. Not 2, but 3 different levels I feel you on. Like, I don't even think she understand what that did to me. Okay. Now they start getting into the tea. Now, this is the good stuff. Pepe apparently told Iris that TJ told him that Hannah sucked them off in Chinatown. I said, oh, konnichiwa. Okay, okane atetu. Watashi wa sta. Siwa. That's what he claims happened. Hannah vehemently denies it. She's just like, what? Like, I would never, like, why is he lying? We all know Pepe's a fucking loser. He's a loser. That's her word of the day, y'all. She's a loser. And she said she did not do it. She even said TJ don't even talk like that. He don't really talk like that, though. You could tell he talks in a very appropriate way. He wouldn't be the type to say, oh, she sucked my, like, that's something Pepe would say, Brian would say, Taylor would say. He don't seem like the type that would say that. He'd be like, oh, we had an intimate moment. She gave me fellatio. Like, that's the type of vibes he give. He don't give, she gave me top. Give me top. Now, I did not realize how messy Pepe was until this season, in this episode, to be honest. Like, we kind of peep how Pepe was a little bit interesting, but this is showing it all, okay? It was cute to see that season. I mean, it was cute to see that scene because Jeremiah is like basically one of the girls. And they have a group chat, and he's like the one that they kind of vent to and kind of tell tea and stuff to. So I feel like that was so cute to see. And he also has a book club that he has, I guess, on TikTok. Listen, if Ace could be a choreographer virtually, why can't Jeremiah run his own book club? Why can't he do that? Okay. And also, too, Pepe, I could tell you was a messy bitch. That's why you started balding. From one messy bitch to another, we bald early. That's why you got to go to the clinic. Go to the good old clinic, girl, so you'll be able to get your hair back. No shade. You'll thank me later. I'm telling you, you even got to go to Turkey, girl. They got a spot in Miami. Anybody that see this, clip it, send it to Pepe. Baby, you ain't even got to go out the country, boo. They'll get you straight in Safari voice. Then we get an update on Clark and Taylor. Them being together and being as committed as they are is not something I expected on my bingo card. Okay, I would have never expected that throughout the course of the show, but apparently they are together and they are committed. What Clark did is something that many would not do. She literally stopped her life for 3 weeks because Taylor was saving a horse, riding a cowboy. It was like, and the horse done kicked him and stepped on his shin, dislocated his shoulder, broke his boulders to the point where he needed surgery and needed about 3 weeks, I think, months of recovery. So she stood there and stayed in Oklahoma to take care of him. That is something honorable, and that really shows who is there for you in regards to a partner. Because once again, many people would not have done what she did. So Taylor, you are a lucky nigga. Straight up. Because some girls would have been like, bye, I gotta go. I'm trying to go to LA to pursue my dreams. And she stood there and took care of you. Okay. We see the home life in Oklahoma, and it's to the point where she's gotten adjusted to the country life. Now, she says she doesn't want to continue doing the country life because she does want to move to LA to pursue her dreams. I'm going to say this, Clark, be careful. The reason why is, one, don't neglect your own passions in order to fulfill duties and make a man happy that may not want to be with you after a while. And secondly, everybody leaving LA. Everybody I know is leaving LA and they're moving to Atlanta, or they're moving to Florida or somewhere else. Like, everybody I know that lived in LA has either left or is about to leave. I don't know what's going on over there, but I at one point wanted to move there. But seeing that and seeing how inflation right now is getting to literal hell, I'm never going to move there anytime soon. No shade. So I feel like she really needs to consider that, because Love Island, the way they operate, how I see it, once the new season comes, the old season, you kind of become old news, babes. You get less coverage, less opportunities, less clout, less sponsorships, unless you're Alondria. So it's just like, you have to keep those things into consideration before making a major move like that, because LA in California is not cheap. And I've been there a few times, babes. And the cities in LA are far. Like, oh my, when I went to LA, I'm like, oh, I want to go to San Francisco to see the bridge and everywhere we go, everywhere we go. Like Full House, man, that went about like 5-6 hours away. I said, bitch, I'm thinking it was up the street, like a couple miles. Man, that's a half a day. So Chris, Brian, and Pepe meet, and they're playing basketball. And y'all, Chris has given his aspirations of playing overseas. He said he's gonna take a pause for a little bit to pursue acting.
And it saddens me, Kelly.
Now I'm all here for people pursuing their dreams and all, but what bothers me is when reality stars just think that the alleyway to acting, I mean, from reality TV is just straight to acting, that it's that simple and that easy when it's really not. I feel like that's one craft that I think a lot of people feel like it's so easy and anybody can do it, but not everybody can do it well. I'm gonna say that. So I kind of wish he didn't say that because that just made me like really squint at him completely. But I also feel like if you have a platform and you're not using it to gain opportunities and to be bigger, you're foolish. So I feel like since he does have that platform, why not try that out? Then we have Pepe, and now he reveals that he did not know. He did not know, he says, that Iris was going to meet with TJ. So somebody lying. And it better not be you, Iris, because you're doing all that crying in that confessionals. That damn Iris cried too damn much. I'm telling you, she should have slapped Huda when Huda tried her like that, to be honest. Okay. Now, Pepe feels like their cast received the most hate more than any other cast, which I agree with too 100%, because the amount of hate that season 7 got over these other seasons, I feel like was abysmal. I did not see too much online uproar in past seasons, maybe a little season 6 until season 7 started airing. And then I said, oh, I gotta see and watch this because this is a lot. By the way, y'all want to hear something funny? Why? This is some Love Island tea, y'all. Exclusive Love Island tea, y'all. My barber, because I have a new barber, he is the one podcast that had Ulissa in there saying the N-word. And it was his podcast. It no longer exists. And basically, yeah, I'm gonna tell because I really don't give a crap. Oh well. What is he gonna do? Say you can't be my client? I tip well. Apparently, her friends had reached out to him and was like, oh, one, can you take the video down? And he took the full video podcast down because and on like social media stuff because she was getting a lot of hate. But then the friend was like, oh, can you come out and say a great statement for her, say how she's a good person, blah, 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 blah. But since he went to high school with her, he didn't do the statement part, but he took the video and stuff down. But he was like, he wasn't going to do that because one, she shouldn't be saying it. And two, he didn't want to be caught up in the social media of it. I said, oh, this is thing. Let me tell you, Florida is like this small. I couldn't believe it when he told me that. I'm like, and he showed it to me. I'm like, oh my God, that's you. I gagged a little bit. I gagged. It was funny. It was funny. So during their basketball playing, they FaceTime Taylor. Taylor lets them know they're gonna head to LA soon to meet up with the cast and stuff like that. Then we see Pepe and Brian go get like this IV drip sort of treatment, and Brian basically lets us know that he got caught up in the moment. Okay, it got caught up in the moment. Got me caught up in the moment. Here's the way you want. Let me stop. All right. So apparently they were like hanging out in the club because we all saw this. It was on TMZ everywhere, where he got caught up with some girl at the club or whatever. Now, according to Amaya, this was the same night. One of the nights that he got caught up in the club or was at a club and got caught on social media was the night he was supposed to. Well, yeah, the night he was supposed to meet up with Amaya's dad. So Amaya felt like, how dare you try to basically lie and say, oh, you weren't feeling well when you went out there and was, kissing on girls and having fun and all that. And so Amaya just say, I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't deserve to meet Papa Papaya because Papa Papaya is a big papaya, the only papaya that's rare. So for you to do that and think you're gonna like get away with it, man, you. And I'm like, oh. You ain't never gonna meet Papa Papaya again, Brian. I'll tell you that much. Now, you could tell Brian feels a way that he's getting hate for, but I feel like he more so feels a way that he's getting hate from the fandom. Do I think he feels bad? A little bit. A lot of it, I don't think so. Now they're all getting together, the whole cast, uh, to celebrate, and it's for Amaya and Jeremiah, for the both of them. They both end up not showing up. Amaya ends up missing her flight, and Jeremiah ends up not coming. Now all the cast is there, mind you. Pepe and TJ have beef because TJ found out that Pepe was talking crap behind his back, not only accusing him of cheating and doing all this stuff, but he went on the Vile, which I do not like that podcast. I don't care what nobody say. The Vile Files, I don't like them. Something about them is very like MAGA. Sorry, I said it. Who cares, right? It gives a little MAGA, just a little bit, just a little bit. So apparently, he felt like they were closer in the villa, but when he came out the villa, he was trying to act like they're not friends and stuff like that. As soon as everybody gets to the bar situation, everybody gets there. Adraina pops up, okay? Adraina is there. It was good to see Adraina there. Taylor ends up coming with Clark as well. Now, TJ and Pepe had an awkward interaction because Pepe was trying to shake his hand. TJ said, "Nah, man, I'm good." I said, "Thank you." I cannot stand when you don't like somebody and then you know you don't like that person, you know you did something to that person, and you trying to act like everything cool. No, babes. No, babes. That happened to me before. I had to I DM somebody that was trying to shade me, and then they gonna they gonna turn a little pussy about it, talking about, "Oh, I heard nothing but good things about you. I heard you were a sweetheart." Please, sweet this heart up your ass. How about that? Like, just pure cap. Now, I was glad TJ did that because to me, that's real. That's not fake. Now, the boys all get together, minus TJ, which is separate. Marvin was there too. Shout out to Marvin from, I forgot what season, but he was on Love Island Games. He was there too. I believe that's his name, right? I think. The black guy. He was there. Next thing you know, TJ's on his own. The girls are gathering together. All the girls that Pepe did wrong, Grayson, Iris, Hannah, they're all in black. Mind you, Hannah is fuming because she knows that, guess what? Pepe, you lied on me and said I was, when I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you, right? So she already feels a little bit offended that he lied on her like that. Next thing you know, we end up seeing freaking TJ on his own, and then Hannah is talking to the girls. Hannah walks over to the boys, right? Puts her arm on Taylor. She's just like, "So, you're gonna be a little wuss," and she says the P word, y'all. You gonna be a little wuss and not say anything to apologize to Iris? Like, what's up with that? Like, you're gonna be a little wuss? Come on, man. We're pushing 30. I thought we could have like a communication. Like, what's up with that? Hannah, did you take something? Because it did give a little inebriated. I was living for it though, no shade. I was living for it entirely. It was so funny because we don't see them get kind of down and dirty on Love Island. So to kind of see them kind of break down the fake acting and the appropriateness that you have to have on Love Island for them to be a little bit fake, it was funny to me. And it had me cracking up. Pepe gagged, and Taylor was living for it with his messy ass. And Pepe was just like, "Oh, like, yeah, so you thought it was cool for you to be with your boyfriend and you're talking crap about me in your comments?" And he kept saying ghost comments. What does that mean? I don't be on TikTok like that. So I'm like, what is he talking about? But apparently she was talking crap about him in the comments while she was with her boyfriend or whatever. So he was like, "Don't you think that's mature? You over there pushing 30? You think that's mature?" So they had to just like, "Well, I don't know. Like, I guess you could call it that, but it's just like, you're a little wuss. Like, it is what it is. Like, you didn't have the nerve to apologize and you're lying and everything. Like, whatever. Bye. That's why you're balding. See, I told you, Pepe, go run down to the corner. You're not gonna regret it, Bookabot. I'm telling ya. It's gonna be the best investment that you'll make. Is going over there and going down to that clinic. I'm telling you. That was hilarious to me. We're going to call this episode Pushing 30, okay? Because most of the cast is what? Pushing 30. We get to see a side of Amaya with her family. And she's just like, so like I've been experiencing like a lot of like anxiety ever since like Brian broke up with me. The moment I hear break, my heart flutters. The moment that I hear up, my heart shudders. So like every time that I think about it, I'm starting to get a little bit more nervous. And because of that, I'm getting like anxiety. So all the families like being there for her stepdad. Y'all ever seen a nigga look young and old at the same time? That's the youngest old nigga I ever seen in my life. Okay. That is good though that she has her family to lean on. One thing about Hispanic families, they always stick together and they're always big. That's something I wish that, I had was a big family I could lean on, like a huge family I could lean on. So I envy that when I see it. Okay. So meanwhile, we get a flashback. We see Pepe. He's still gagging about being called bald. He's like, "Hey, I could go wild. We that's what we doing now." That was basically him saying, "If I cuss her ass out, what Scarpy said, if I cuss you out right now, what you gonna do? If I cuss you out right now, that was the white version of that. Not gonna lie." So then Pepe ends up joining the girls and tries to like hug on Clark. And then Hannah's just like, he's such a loser. Like, leave him alone, a loser. I'm telling y'all, Hannah had to be a little bit inebriated. I feel like that's why she was so bad. Did she? I feel like that's why she's so bad with her comments. Because, yeah, that made me like, what you doing over there? Hannah. Okay. So Pepe feels uncomfortable and he gets up out of Dodge at this point. And the episode sort of ends with us seeing like a glimpse of where everybody's at and them reminiscing on where they're at the moment. We get to see Amaya reminiscing and all that. And we just see Pepe exit stage left. Okay. So that was episode 1, y'all. Stay tuned for the episode 2 recap. I'm going to probably drop it Saturday. If y'all seeing this on Saturday night, y'all going to see this the next one Saturday morning, episode 2. Let me know what y'all think about this episode. Are y'all team Pepe or y'all team Hannah? I feel like what Hannah did, was it inappropriate? Yes, but you cannot expect her to be calm and you lying on her. That's one of the worst things to be accused of, is you sleeping with somebody and you never slept with that person. Oh, I would gag if that ever happened to me. Because I don't even be messing around with people like that. So I would dare it to try and claim my body or have a lie on me and somebody else claim my body and we never did nothing, baby. That is horrible. Let me know what y'all think down below, and we're out, babies.